And that's what's really exciting, that after 25 years, we still have guests and customers and friends, I should say, that have been tremendously loyal to us. Well, we opened almost 25 years ago on March 26th of 1990. I was one of the fortunate few that was here for that opening. I've had a great opportunity to open a number of Emerald stores, but have spent most of my time with him right here at the original store.
And I started with Emerald 14 years ago. I lived in New Orleans, and then I moved to Orlando, Florida, and I started working for Emerald in Orlando. And then a few years later went to go open his restaurant in Atlanta. And then I became a sous chef at this restaurant 2 weeks before Hurricane Katrina. So I've been here off and on for about 10 years. But I've been the chef here I'm in my 7th year as chef de cuisine at Emerald's. So we're throwing it back to 25 years, and we're doing Emerald's throwback menus each week leading up to our anniversary, which is Thursday the 26th. So each week we're doing specials that are based on dishes that Emerald did here 25 years ago when he opened Emerald's. And each week these menus change. They're offered a la carte or tasting menus. You do a tasting menu with these dishes as well, which is really fun. And it's really nice to be, to pay homage to these dishes of 25 years ago. There's a dish called Potatoes Alexa, which Emerald made for Billy Joel's daughter Alexa. There's a lot of dishes like that, a lot of dishes that Emerald made for his friends and, to make new customers and bring people into the restaurant. So it's fun to revisit all of these dishes and to pay respect to them, because these are wonderful dishes that are timeless.
Yeah, they are timeless. Not all from 1990, but on the build up to where we are right now and 25 years later. Well, our gala event's going to culminate with 3 private dinners, if you would. We'll close the restaurant down for mostly invited guests and some folks that we're just fortunate enough to have for 3 nights. Very, very small groups. We'll close down this side, have cocktails, pass hors d'oeuvres with live music and some wine, and move into the dining room for a 6-course food and wine pairing that the chef, along with some of our other local chefs and Emerald Lagasse, have put together, and some wines that are paired with Ray Gumpert, our sommelier. I mean, the menu couldn't be more exciting. We're very, very excited about that, and all the guests that'll be here as well. Unfortunately, most seats are gone. The dining room is full. However, we do have some seats at the Chef's Food Bar, which has always been a centerpiece of our restaurant. And there are still a few seats on all 3 nights, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And, if people are still trying to get in, a phone call should secure a little spot here.
We have 2 other great restaurants in town and 2 other great chef de cuisines. We decided to have them collaborate with us on our anniversary dinners.
Right.
So everybody's going to do a course for these dinners. They're going to be 6 courses of different courses by different chefs of different Emerald's restaurants.
Yep, and Emerald will be doing one of his classic dishes, and a little taste of Dave, a little taste of Emerald, and the other local chefs of our restaurants. It's going to be an awful lot of fun. We're very excited about it. A little nervous, obviously. Lots of VIPs coming in.
Are you nervous?
No.
Okay.
Just right now with the camera on.
I'm fine.
Okay, you look good.
The menus from the past, are not that much different than menus that we're doing right now at Emerald's. We're using a lot of indigenous local ingredients. We're letting the ingredients speak for themselves. We have these tuna lettuce wraps. It's kind of Szechuan pepper seared yellowfin tuna in a lettuce bundle with braised pork belly in the bottom with crunchy rice noodles. People come back asking for those all the time, and that's one of our new menu items. We also have sticky, spicy glazed duck wings, which are confit duck wings that are deep fried, kind of like chicken wings. So people come back for those all the time, and people come back for the classics too. We have a pork chop that Emerald put on the menu from back in the day, 25 years ago. It's a pork chop. We're now using locally sourced pork, and it's smothered in like a green chili mole sauce with tamarind glaze, and that's one of Emerald's signature dishes that people have been coming back for 25 years.
And of course the banana cream pie, which people continue to come back for as well. And the barbecue shrimp. There's so many dishes that 25 years later we're still doing and are as popular today as they were back then. And it's really a testament to the work and how consistent it's been. I think that with a number of different chefs that's taken over since Emerald has stepped away and given a chef de cuisine the responsibilities, these dishes have remained really consistent, and that's why people still come back for them. Hard to pick one.
There's so many. You know, my favorite dish, and that's on our regular core menu and not our throwback menu, is our barbecue shrimp. And I think it's a more refined version of New Orleans barbecue shrimp that Emeril came up with 25 years ago, to kind of make it a little easier to eat and not so messy. And the texture of the shrimp is a lot better, and the sauce is really velvety and delicious. So.
My favorite's always been the sauteed Louisiana crawfish tails that we do over Angel Hair Pasta. It's something that we had on the menu day one, and it's always been my favorite. Something I've tried to make at home a few times. Not as good, but I've given it an attempt.
Just kind of lets the crawfish speak for itself. It's a wonderful dish.
Yeah, it really is good.
Have you tried to make it for Emeril?
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, I would leave that up to him.
Well, you said you made it at home.
I made it for him a few times.
Yeah. I've invited him.
I
He's
think he
not
liked
shown. We need to discuss that with him. He's never shown up on my dinners.
Mars, next.
Well, maybe. Mars. Well, I think that you just have to weather each and every storm, one that comes into the city. Right now, the city is at a great height, if you would, with new restaurants opening up each and every day. And what we're trying to do is continue to stay creative with the Culinary Inn and featured spirits, and our wine list still one of the best, if not the best, in the city of New Orleans. We just continue to try to be consistent and stay in front of everyone else as far as our food, wine, and spirits.